have the hygienists complimented me on my gums like they have lately. And when I floss, I don't have any blood. And I really feel that Balance of Nature is the reason why. I just think it's the best product ever. I really do.
Right now, Balance of Nature is offering free shipping and 35% off on any new preferred order. Call 1-800-2468-751. Again, that's 1-800-2468-751. Or by going to balanceofnature.com and make sure to receive this special radio offer by using discount code FRUITS.
A federal judge is refusing to modify the terms of confinement for Jeffrey Epstein's former companion, Ghislaine Maxwell. Her attorneys say she's being monitored similar to a suicide risk when she is not one. Maxwell awaiting trial on charges that she enabled Epstein's alleged trafficking of minors. Are you spreading COVID-19? It could soon be easy to find out.
Several companies have been given the go-ahead to use new saliva-based tests instead of the nasal tests that are sometimes hard to find because of a shortage of nasal swabs. Dr. Imran Ali with the ABC News Medical Unit says the new tests are both cheaper and faster.
And we can really ramp up testing to a broad audience and get really a handle of where the virus is.
The FDA granting emergency use authorization for more spit-based tests across the country. Sherry Preston, ABC News.
Health authorities are declaring the wild polio virus eradicated from Africa, an achievement that will spare tens of thousands of children from the paralyzing illness each year. Mark Remillard, ABC News.
When Don's not busy taking care of us, he's busy taking care of you. Whether it's our family here at home or our family of customers at the dealership, one thing is certain, you will be taken care of.
I know that when I visit Jim Taylor Ford that I'm in good hands and they will take good care of me.
It's what we do.
It's what we do.
It's what we do.
Let our family take care of yours. Come experience what we're all about at Jim Taylor Ford Lincoln in Ruston.
If you came across a child struggling with hunger, how would you recognize them? By their clothes, their age, the way they speak? Would you recognize a 13-year-old boy who gets into fights at school?
Not because he's a boy, but because he's hungry?
Or a 2-year-old girl who cries all night? Not because she's sick,
but because she went to bed without enough to eat.
Or maybe a 9-year-old boy who hopes a friend invites him to a sleepover?
Not for fun, just so we can have dinner.
Or a 15-year-old girl who goes for walks over lunch,
so her friends won't know she doesn't have anything to eat?
I am the 1 in 7 American children who struggle with hunger. Kids you pass by every day, but never knew were hungry. I am Child Hunger in America.
Hunger can be hard to recognize. Learn why at IamHungerinAmerica.org. Brought to you by Feeding America, 200 food banks strong.
Hello, I'm meteorologist Don Wheeler. A tropical storm watch and flash flood watch are in effect for our listening area west of the Ouachita River. We'll see mostly cloudy conditions with periods of showers through Wednesday. Tonight, mostly cloudy, a 40% chance for showers and thunderstorms, low 75. Wednesday, mostly cloudy, a 40% chance for showers and thunderstorms, high 92.
Your money matters. The Dave Ramsey Show, weeknights 9 till midnight on News Talk 105.7 and 540.
Yeah, that was the biggest fish I'd caught in a while, man. The shadow of that fish would have weighed 4 pounds, so ain't no lie. Oh, do what? We're on the air. Whoa, red lights on, I see. Hey, y'all, welcome to that there old Mountain Man radio show. Coming to y'all halfway alive from down here in Louisiana, that there Monroe, Louisiana. We hid out in a briar thicket. We got pretty good sized antenna sticking up to where we can get it out to everybody, though. Appreciate y'all tuning in today. That gum hitchhiker, man, was on the side of the road. I had to give him a ride. And so we got this hitchhiker guy in here to co-host with me. Where is he?
That's right.
Do you know how you speak English and all, right?
Say habla inglés.
There he is to y'all watching on the Facebook Live stuff. And
good to see everybody.
That's him. That's old Hitchhiker. I don't really know his name, but he'll be on the show today goofing around. And we got news. We can give y'all some weather too. And we may have some sports going on. I don't know. Yeah. Where was you hitchhiking to when I picked you up, buddy?
Well, I was on my way to coming back from Phoenix, Arizona. I had cut out one of those box pictures of myself.
Yeah.
And put myself behind the goalpost there in one of those NBA basketball games. You know, they wanted $5,000 for me to put my cardboard picture behind the stands there.
Is that right?
I don't understand it.
Well, that's for sure. I don't understand that neither. Hey, old Hitchhiker. Well, we need to tell y'all some good news. You know, we got some bad news coming. That old hurricane is supposed to hit now quite a bit to the west of New Orleans. We're glad anything don't come up in the Pontchartrain there. It really causes havoc. But it's well to the west, going to hit somewhere around Lafayette, down in that section, a little west of Lafayette now, closer to Texas. But there'll be some power outages out. But B&E Wholesale, located on 100 Trenton Street, downtown Antique Alley in West Monroe, B&E Wholesale can hook you up with a 3,500 watt generator for only $3.99. That's right, $3.99 will get you a 3,500 watt generator, 4,200 power surge on it, and it comes with a 1-year warranty. So you can't go wrong. Go to B&E Wholesale, and while you're getting you a generator or two, pick you up some cleaning stuff, you know, to get rid of all them virus germs and stuff like that. He got all kind of cleaner stuff. Can't ever be too careful, I guess. But yeah, B&E Wholesale got generators. And we got R&R Tire Express, $20 down, get you a set of new wheels and tires on your ride. Can't go wrong. R&R popping up everywhere. And to go clean them tires, of course, you'll need Bull Snot Wheel Shine. Bull Snot Wheel shine your wheel. Well, I'll bet on that. Wheel shine your wheel. Got tar butter. Let's speed it up. Tar butter. Slick them tires up. Heck, man. You can't eat it, but it sure slick them tires up, protect against them there UV rays and more. And don't forget about the greasable, taking the place of WD-40 all over America. Man, this stuff is good. It's got a refined grease in there.
What is that stuff? What is it?
It's Bull Snot Greasable, dude.
Bull Snot Greasable.
Work on any kind of squeak you got. You got a squeaky wife, man?
Man, I got a bunch of squeaks.
Hey, look, it'll take a squeak out of everything. Good on them there trailer hitches to fishing reels. And then I got other sponsors, Miracle 2 Products located on Whale Road. Miracle 2 Products got soaps, moisturizers, neutralizers, and more. And don't forget about their sports water, that Extreme pH sports water. Best water you ever poured down your neck. Don't forget about that there skeeter spray I got out either. It's called Bodyguard Bug, and then .com. You can order some. I'm trying to get it in all these stores because bow season's opening up and it ain't got no smell on it. And it ain't got no DEET. And I tested that out. If y'all watched it down there, I was in this side of New Orleans on the Pontchartrain before you get to it, on a canal. And we were surrounded by the jungle. And I got hot and sweaty, and then the skeeters come out. I pulled some of that Bodyguard bug insect repellent out, sprayed it on my arms, neck, face, everywhere. I was dripping wet with sweat. And I remember what happened to me last time I did that with DEET. When I was sweating like that, it set me on fire. My skin wasn't right for about 2 weeks after that in some places, but it didn't even burn. And them skeeters, none of them bit at all. Man, that's bodyguardbug.com, insect repellent, and can't go wrong. Tell your friends for deer season, I reckon.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, we got somebody call in. Y'all want to call in this here show? Yeah, the number is 1-800-259-1440. Get your calls, questions, comments in. You want to talk fishing, we'll talk fishing. You got a problem with your wife or your husband, Dr. Tim.
Oh, boy.
He can give you some solutions. Take care of that. I have seen it all. All right, who we got on line number 13 there?
Well, we got a guy named Stubbs on line 13, as you say.
Oh, I think I know this feller.
This guy. Welcome to the show, Stubbs.
What's happening?
Man, what are you doing, Stubbs? Somebody else needs to talk a while. I had to tell all about my dead gum sponsors, and I'm plumb out of energy. What are you doing?
I'm sitting here watching it rain right now, Mountain Dog. What about you?
Well, we ain't got no rain around here, though. It's cooled off some. It's cooled off. Where you at? You over yonder in Mississippi?
Man, yeah, you know where I live, down there in them woods. I got water coming up high tonight.
Uh-oh. Y'all got a lot of rain off that tropical depression that come through?
Yeah, we had about a 4-inch flash flood about 12 o'clock.
Oh, Lord.
I mean, a bad flash flood, and then it's rained the rest of the day.
Dadgum. That's where all the rain went. We didn't get none of that. Well, it's a good thing that creek's way down in that gully down there, but it can come up quick. I know I've been to your house, and that creek, I'd be worried about that creek. Y'all got a lot of water. Mm-hmm.
You ain't joking. Well, that old house has been there about 30 years. It ain't never got in the house, but it's got all the way up on that top deck before. And that's about, when it gets on that top deck, it's about 30 or 35 foot deep there where the house is.
Good night.
That's a lot of water, my friend.
There'd be some current going through there, too, now. I guarantee you that thing got some current when it ain't up.
Oh, we can sit on the back porch catch catfish then. We can do better than we done this weekend.
Oh, man, tell me about it. Yeah, we didn't have a whole lot of luck with Captain Paul LeBlanc, but we didn't hit the real good spot, though. But that's okay. We did get one.
Catch a gar. Yeah.
He
put us in a gar hole.
He put us in a gar hole. He sure did. Gator hole, too. Them dadgum gators, they was out everywhere when we run them, or we put them out, you know. You can see the old red eyes. But, yeah, I had that on that Facebook Live, and if anybody that ain't seen it, they go to Mountain Man, Duck Dynasty, you can watch that little fishing trip with Captain Paul. But hey, we had a lot of fun, and hey, that little old fundraiser raised a lot of money for Eddie.
Yes, sir.
It was a good jambalaya. Well,
hey, them folks stick together. Them Louisiana folks stick together now. I love me some Louisiana folks. Them boys got together. One of their buddies had a bad run of luck there and got sick, and good, great alive. The whole community come out, and I was just proud to be there and be a part of it. You know what I mean?
That was me. Yeah, I had a good time. A lot of them had some good stories to tell. Find out what's going on the north side of the Pontchartrain for a while.
That's right. That's right. That's kind of your people there. That's your people. That's all Louisiana people.
Yeah, they talk like me and you, but you go across that lake, everything changes, don't it?
That's right. That's exactly right. Sure enough. Well, there's one thing about it. When you go down to Louisiana, there's always something to do. They always got good victuals. Them folks know they can do some cooking down there.
Ooh, what you talking about? Make a boot taste good.
That's about right.
Old Captain Paul. Now he failed on the fishing trip. Now it just didn't work. But he hit the nail on the head on that jambalaya and all them biscuits he cooked and all that.
Man,
he redeemed himself.
He sure did. He sure did. He can cook. He puts his heart and soul into it. Boy, I tell you, he really does a good job. I'm telling you, he treated us good. That's for sure.
Hey, I called my buddy Paul here a couple of years ago. Told him we was having a little get together. Old brother Paul loaded his big pot up. Here he come all the way up into Mississippi. We had just a little outing there. Cooked us up a 30-gallon pot of jambalaya. I mean, that's just pure good-hearted people all the way. Him and Kenyon's always helping somebody. Them folks just help a lot of people.
They sure do. Yeah. Yep, I noticed that about all of them. They all helping everybody around there. You know, that's a good example for a lot of these other towns and cities. They just need to go to what was that how did I say that name? The name of the town.
Ain't it Albany?
Albany. I was wanting to call it something else. Albany. Yeah. We was at the fire station up there hanging out.
Yeah.
All that.
Yeah. All the firemen was there helping. And you got Kenyon got his store there. And you got LeBlanc Skinning Shed.
Yeah.
It ain't far from there. Man, I tell you what, that's a vacation in itself just to go around there and meet all them guys. Hang out with them.
Yeah. You ain't woofing. Yeah, we met about 3/4 of the town, it seemed like. Saturday, though.
Them rascals come together there. And I mean, you may know this, you might not have heard the number. They served 1,200 plates of jambalaya.
Wow.
Well, 1,200 plate, I think it's like $10 a plate, but you got your money's where you could eat on it twice, you know. And son, it did real well, and the raffle went well too. Had a little raffle. And
did you guys get a chance to go fishing?
Yeah, we did a little bit. We did a little bit of fishing, didn't we? Stubbs, you caught a couple of bass.
That's right. Mountain Dog, he didn't have no help. We had to catch some brim. That was the deal. We had an eventful day as usual when we go down there. So we had to go to the cookout first, and then we didn't get over to over to Lake Pontchartrain kind of late there at Man Shack. That's where we went to spend the night at Man Shack.
Right, yeah.
So Mountain Man, he went and showed out and caught way more brim than I caught. You got to catch them brim and use them for cut bait. Mountain Man, of course, he caught several, and I never did catch one. So we had to fish for just a few cut bait, and then we had chicken gizzards. We couldn't even get no chicken lizards. So we give Paul a hard time, but it wasn't Paul's fault. We just didn't have no bait.
Yeah. Well, we'll get a head start next time we go, and I know we'll catch some. I know we'll get on them, but yeah, well, I ate half that catfish last night.
Did you eat him?
I ate half of him. It was good. And I guess I'll cook the other half up for my dad. I had to get on some of that catfish, and that it just looks so good. Been soaking all night, and a little salt water with lemon juice in there. And I said, man, I got a catfish taste for catfish.
Did Bert get any?
Yeah, he got a little cut. Bert's gonna stare you down till you do. It's just a little cut. Yeah.
Well, man, I don't want to take up too much of your show, Mountain Man. I know that a bunch of people want to talk to you, but we did have a good time, and we're going to do it again. You can count on it.
Heck yeah. Well, I'm looking forward to it, Stubbs. And hey, I'll be seeing you soon, I hope. We'll either do some fishing or we may be carrying one of them smoke barrel guns going after some wild game. You never know.
That's right. If they'll tune in to Real South Hunting, they'll probably see the Mountain Man himself out there doing what we do.
That's right. That's right. I'll be out there. Heck yeah. Well, enjoyed it talking to you there, old Stubbs, and I'll holler back at you in a day or two. We'll see what's new.
10-4, give me a shout. God bless. Y'all watch out for that doggone old storm coming in there. Let us know if you need anything.
All right. We appreciate that, Stubbs.
All right, Stubbs.
God bless you too, brother. Take care. That was Stubbs there, old Mississippi boy. Been down there around Summerall, Mississippi all his life.
Where'd you guys go?
We was down there around that town we just said.
Manchac.
Well, that's pretty close to where we was.
Albany and Manchac.
Yeah,
Who was the guy? Who was the guide?
Captain Paul LeBlanc.
Captain Paul LeBlanc.
Yeah, look him up on Facebook.
Look him up, folks. He guides down there, offshore, canal fishing, probably perch.
Oh, really? He don't. You need a good cook, that's your man.
Oh, okay.
But
there you go.
Yeah, y'all look him up. He'll take you fishing. He's a good old boy. Hey, Captain Paul. Well, what we got dead? What's next, JR?
All right, let's go over to David in North Carolina, I believe. David, welcome to the show.
Hey, David.
Mountain Man, what's going on today?
Hey, David, how you doing, buddy? Where you at? Over yonder in North Carolina?
I'm in the great state of North Carolina and being on the greatest radio show in the world.
It is. I like your attitude. Yes, sir.
I told you my wife was sick with the COVID. She's finally home. She came home last week.
Yeah, God bless.
I heard that. Good night.
Everybody's doing A-OK right now.
That's good. That's good. Glad to hear that. We've heard a lot about that stuff.
Appreciate all the prayers and thoughts out there from everybody at the show and all our friends. Now we can get back down to some serious things about talking about, like, how big was that catfish you caught?
Oh, man, the shadow weighed 3 pounds. Let's see. Wow, it was pretty good size. It was about 4 pounds, I reckon. 4 pounds.
Y'all have those? Y'all got those channel cats, or the blue cats, mud cats? What kind was it?
All of them.
Yeah, that was a channel cat. I was hoping to get it. Well, we call them Appaloosa cat down here. Otherwise, flathead.
I saw Jace Robertson catching them on that trot line on one of them videos when they were spawning.
Oh yeah, that Jace, he knows how to hunt them Appaloosa catfish now. He got a dog that can smell them.
Yeah. His daddy Phil can catch them too.
Yeah, he probably taught Jace how to catch them. Mm-hmm. Pass it on down the line, but.
I don't think Willie could probably catch them though. I don't think Willie could.
Willie can catch a heck out of some bluegill though. He can get on there. I seen him with a bluegill on his hook one time. Pulled it up.
I'm still kind of mad at Willie because he wouldn't let you take that, that squirrel from the yard sale home.
Oh, that's all right. Hey, ain't no hard feelings. I made $5 off that squirrel. Yeah,
that is true.
Yeah, I made a little off that squirrel.
Yeah, you had a good deal there. I tell you, I think I saw on one of your cameo videos. There's actually the other squirrel in your living room there.
That's right. Yeah. David Chrisman up around Spearsville, Louisiana, he felt sorry for me because Willie took that squirrel away, so he gave me a squirrel. It was a lot better than that old squirrel I'd bought from Willie. So
yeah, I thought it was. It looked better than that one he had.
Yeah.
Upset about no Willie. Well, y'all got a storm coming in?
Yeah, we got one. We do have one coming.
Yeah, I think it's gonna hook around on us. We liable to get, I don't know, some rain, a little wind out of it. But it's gonna be pretty bad down south, and we just need to keep praying for them folks down there around the Texas-Louisiana border. Man, I tell you what, that's it's coming. It's coming. That other little old thing, it kind of tuckered out, but what's the name of that other one? Laura's packing a punch.
Yeah, it's getting where it's going to be hurricane season. I hope our coast don't get hit. We usually get hit almost every other year. Tear down the fishing piers, that's terrible.
I know it. Y'all had an earthquake out there about a week or so ago, didn't you?
Yeah, that's true. I was going to call last week and didn't get to call the show, but you're exactly right. I didn't feel it. I slept through it, but it was like I think about 8:30 in the morning, and a lot of people felt it. It was all over. It even hit it was on Fox News. It hit the big news. I guess that's why you guys found out about it. But
yeah, it was a pretty big deal. I was in an earth tremor back in, I guess, the late 60s. I was in the living room. Everything started rattling, the windows, and Daddy come in there and the belt and whooped all of us, accused us of fighting again. We finally told him it was an earth tremor. No, he didn't really whoop us, but he's fixing to.
That's pretty good. I tell you, I like that. But we live right almost near Charlotte. We're about 5 minutes from Charlotte, North Carolina. And, it didn't hit us as bad as it did up in I forgot where it was. It was at the top of the state of North Carolina, but the shot just went all the way down to South Carolina.
Yeah.
You got to be thinking like, man, what else is going to be next?
I know it. Yeah.
I tell you what we need to do is all get together New Year's Eve, because I think this is going to be the greatest New Year's Eve celebration to get 1 year out of our life that we've never had before. Getting rid of 2020.
You ain't lying. It's still going too.
We have a tradition down here is people get out the old muskets and shoots them out at New Year's Eve and stuff.
Yeah. Shoot them old musket rifles, you saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And guys, that's all they do. I don't think they could ever shoot at anything because it about knocks them down. They put so much stuff in it.
Yeah, I've seen a few little old homemade cannons in my days. They got big barrels on them, so they loud.
Man, I'm gonna let you go, but have you heard anything? Is anything about Duck Dynasty or anything you got in the future coming out? You got any plans as far as new shows or anything like that?
No, David, I hadn't heard a thing. We had a good run while we had it. Went 5 years, and
oh, you did. That's for sure.
Yeah, but I hadn't heard nothing yet. But you never know. Liable to get something out there. There might be something in the making. You never know.
I hope so. We love you, Mountain Man. You need to get up there with old Scott Martin and Roland and Jimmy Houston. Get your own fishing show.
That's right. Hey, I help them shine their boats or something. I'll be the handy yard man or something.
Well, yeah, you could use some of that bull snot stuff. Some of
That's
that.
That's right.
Yeah.
Sling
got
low.
all the products.
Yeah, it'll take
care
of it.
It's always a pleasure talking to you. You guys stay safe in that storm. Don't get flooded down there.
Oh, we're going to try. Well, you take care, old David, and I hope to talk to you again. God bless you, brother.
Okay. God bless you, Mountain Man. Bye-bye.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Bye now. There's old David over yonder in North Carolina. What are you looking at, JR?
You want to take?
You
want to take a break? Well, I wasn't gonna say that. I don't think so. You want to take a break?
Yeah, I'm tired.
Okay.
We'll be back. Y'all wake me up in a few minutes.
Yeah, about 4
right
minutes
back.
or so.
That's right. Don't go nowhere. I'll be right back with more Mountain Man Radio. Go, booyah. Hey, y'all. Y'all need some protection against them skeeters and ticks? Let me tell you about this here bug spray I got. Bodyguard insect repellent. It works up to 12 hours. That's right. 12 hours. Protection from skeeters, ticks, other kind of flying insects. Carry them diseases. It's made in the U.S. of A. That's what I'm talking about. But it's DEET free. DEET free. Man, that DEET will burn your skin. It ain't good for pregnant women. It's bad on that DEET. And it's odorless. Odorless? Let me tell you. I sprayed it on me out in the woods when I was deer hunting. Them deer walking right on around out there. They never did sniff me or nothing. Odorless is essential when you're deer hunting. I think you'll love this deer hunting. It ain't sticky. I don't want nothing sticky on me. It ain't greasy either. Won't damage no plastics. Safe for kids. That's a good thing. You don't want that DEET on them kids. It's also good on them pregnant women. Don't want to mess them little babies up inside the womb. So y'all need to check this out. It's called Bodyguard Insect Repellent Spray. Works up to 12 hours. Good stuff. And you can go to bodyguardbug.com and order you some today. Booyah! Whee!
Summer heat means summer savings. During R&R Sizzling Summer Sale. That's right. For a limited time, save 50% off your payment on select in-stock tires and wheel and tire packages. R&R is cutting your payment in half. Plus, giving you 6 months same as cash. Now's the perfect time to get the wheels you want and the tires you need. But don't wait, because these hot deals won't last long. And at R&R, you don't need credit because everyone's approved. That's not all. At R&R, you get free installation, free locks, lugs, and balance, and free tire rotation. R&R even gives you free 24-hour roadside assistance and free pickup and delivery. So don't miss the Sizzling Summer Sale, where you can save 50% off your payment now at R&R Tire Express on Thomas Road across from Duck Commander in West Monroe, and in Ruston on South Vienna across from County Market. Everybody needs a little R&R.
Man, this desert's hot.
Gosh, I'm thirsty.
There's bowling ball sweat beads dripping off my head.
Man, I don't know how much further I can go.
Hey, what's that up there?
Is that a mirage, or am I seeing a drink stand or something?
Hey, buddy, are we glad to see you?
You fellows look hot. Can I interest you in a cold beverage? Lemonade, iced tea, apple juice? Heck, I even got a V8.
You got any extreme pH?
No, I don't believe I got that.
Oh, you mean you ain't got no extreme pH sports water with calcium, magnesium, potassium, with no dyes, no sugars, no caffeine, no sweeteners, no artificial flavorings?
No, I sure don't.
Well, y'all need to go get you some at extremeph.com. Extreme pH Sports Water by Miracle 2 Products. They also have soaps, neutralizers, moisturizers, deodorants, gel, laundry soap, and it's all biodegradable. Go green. Booyah!
How'd you do your voice like that?
Hey, y'all, Mountain Man here. Y'all need to check out my buddy Eric at B&E Wholesale. What we got going on good at the store nowadays?
We're all in this together, Mountain Man. We got to look out for everybody, including ourselves, try to keep people safe. So,
that's right.
What I've got going to the end of the month, till 1st of August, is, now they mandated here in Louisiana, if you go in public or anything, you have to have masks everywhere you go. A box of 50 for $25. Makes them 50 cents a piece. Just come in, tell us you heard it on the Mountain Man Show, and that's your price.
Yeah, you can pass them out and make sure you, your family, and friends are all safe. Right. Good for pets.
Can't go in public without it. So,
when I was in there, you had all kind of sanitizer and stuff,
Hand sanitizer. We have it in a gel. We have it in a liquid. We have Mosquitoes are bad down here in the swamp. You know, I've got these Terminex foggers. They're $249 at the big store. I wholesale those things for $40. Just a little bit of everything. You're on Facebook. Look up B&E Wholesale. We post pictures every day. Always having new stuff come in. There's so much stuff, probably about 500 items. Just come out and see me.
We all get on out to B&E Wholesale located on 100 Trenton Street, downtown West Monroe, right down there at Antique Alley, and check 110 out. Hey, old Crossbones, what are you doing over there? What are you struggling with?
Man, I'm wanting to go four-wheeler riding this weekend, and I'm trying to get my tire back on, but I just can't get it on. I've done tried oil and soap and water, and I done got soap in my eyes and burning, and I'm about to get frustrated.
Here, calm down. Try this here.
Bull snot?
That's right, bull snot. Man, that'll get that tire on there. You'll be gone and ready for long. Bull snot is favored on Amazon. You go to tire lubricants, first thing that's going to pop up is bull snot. You can get bull snot at Amazon Prime. If y'all want to check out the product, go to vanbrownox.com. This bull snot is the slickest stuff around, I guarantee you. Just don't get none on the floor and fall down.
Hey, that worked good, man. I got it on there.
Well, I told you, bull snot. Y'all go check 'em out, you hear? Booyah. Hello, y'all. We're back. Back at the Mountain Man Radio Show. And, JR, we ain't give no news out in a little bit. Y'all
It's been a little bit. You want to do some news?
Let's do some news. Hit it, JR.
I'm a little slow. I'm sorry.
That's all right. Same jingle. Gotta love that jingle. Feels so dang important right now. Good.
I feel like Walter Cronkite.
Hey, heck yeah, man.
The late, great Walter Cronkite.
The late, great Walter. Well, let's see what we got on the agenda here today. It says here, impatient pet cow moos loudly at farmer's window every day for morning hug. Hey, he wanting his hug. Cow is. Says don't have a cow, Gina. Meet this adorable rescue cow who impatiently moves at a farmer's window for a hug every morning. Gina, the dairy cow, was destined to be killed and ate because she was born infertile and unable to produce milk. But that's good. But at just 3 days old, she was taken in by Ryan Phillips and Mallory Sherman, who run a not-for-profit farm yard sanctuary. What a lucky cow. Says here, Gina was just 3 days old when she was taken in by Ryan Phillips at their non-profit sanctuary. Phillips nursed and cared for her, building up a strong bond. So Gina gets very impatient if she doesn't get to greet him first thing in the morning. Says here, she makes a beeline for the kitchen window and moves loudly until he comes to say good morning.
So she wakes him up rather than like a rooster or something, I guess, huh?
Yeah, you're gonna moo her.
Huh.
Just moves, you know. Well, you can have a rooster. That's kind of a shrill noise, but moo sounds pretty good. Yeah, they showed a video of it. Y'all can't see that because y'all ain't watching me on TV. Let's see here. Says Gina really loves her dad. Sometimes she just gets impatient for him to come outside, so she calls through the window. This morning, May, say hi too. They got other cows following them that come with Gina and Moo too.
So she's done started something?
Started something there.
Huh.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Says Gina treats me like I'm her best friend and saw me like I was her mom when she was little because I brought and fed her bottles. She knocked me in the belly to attempt to make me pour more milk. I spent every night talking and laying with her in the barn and making sure she was healthy and happy. And so now we continue to have a bond that results in her morning mooing for me and needing morning hugs as well as lots of time together during the day and good night kisses and hugs and scratches. Says here that Gina is now fixing to get her own bedroom, and we are trying to build a bed low enough and sturdy enough to hold her up. I wonder if they're going to get her built on her restroom. Well, there you have it with Gina. That's a good cow there. Ain't nobody has too many pet cows. Let's see what else we got here. We got some more interesting stories.
So here's one. You ready?
Do you know how to read? Are you going to read?
I do know how to read.
He's going to read.
Do you know what the deadliest animal, it says animal, it's really not an animal. Do you know what the deadliest thing to man is in the world?
A mad woman.
That's close.
What is it?
Well, one would think maybe it's a shark or a cat or a snake or maybe even a virus, right?
Or a hippopotamus.
Or a hippo.
Yeah,
it's possible.
What is it?
It is the mosquito.
Mosquito's an insect, man. You squash in with a fly swat. They call them
mosquito is the deadliest
animal
thing known to man.
Dang it, boy.
They're associated with a long list of devastating diseases such as malaria, Zika virus, dengue fever, chikungunya, West Nile virus, etc., etc. But they are diseases that cause millions of deaths every year, according to the World Health Organization.
That's why you need bodyguardbug.com.
There you go.
Bodyguardbug.com will hook you up DEET free and works up to 12 hours. Odorless for you deer hunters. No DEET. Man, it works good on them ticks too, man. And some of them biting flies and that stuff. But there you got it. Let's see here. Here's another. It says here, Florida fisherman bitten by a shark after previously getting bit by a gator. Man, it don't know when to stop. Gotta admire that. Apparently everything wants to take a bite out of this guy. An experienced fisherman was on a trip with his family when he was bitten by a shark, according to the angler. This isn't the first time he's felt a predator's teeth on his skin, no. He said while on a boat trip with his family, Justin Stuller was bitten by a lemon shark. Justin Stuller was on a trip with his family for some fun swimming, fishing, and lobstering in the Florida Keys when the incident occurred. The bite reportedly resulted in Stuller receiving 24 stitches and left him walking with a limp. Son got on that leg, didn't he? Said, wow. This was his first shark bite. He was previously bitten by an alligator. Hard enough to leave scars on his leg. Man, this dude's got to have bragging rights out the yin yang. Night. You can't fake that.
Which do you think was worse?
Hey, look, he's alive to tell about it, man. Dang. Look here, there's where I got bit by a lemon shark. Over here's a gator. Man, he got the bragging rights now. Says according to Yahoo News, Stuller had noticed an injured fish while out on his boat and decided to dive down to retrieve it to save the little fishy. He says he moved the fish to a safer area, petted it gently on his head. But as he was surfacing, an 8-foot lemon shark appeared. I felt the skin more than the shark, he told Yahoo News. It rolled me over, slapped me upside the head, and then I saw it swimming away. According to him, he had previously been bitten by the alligator. Stuller says his first thought was to get to his kids, yeah, I believe I would try, who were swimming nearby out of the water. Fortunately, the experienced fisherman says he keeps a complete medical and first aid kit on the boat since his first bite by a hippopotamus in Africa. Once his wife and friends pulled him out of the water, however, they reportedly decided that the wound was bad enough that he needed to get to the hospital and quick. Stoller said, heck, I tied it off and actually lost very little blood. They just kept telling me I needed to go to the hospital. It was pretty deep, but no bone, nothing to worry about. But still, I was very lucky because it didn't get none of my tendons. The experience apparently didn't scare Stoller away from the water. However, he was getting tired of the news coming around and getting stitched up. He and his family went back out on the boat the next day. This time, however, Stoller didn't do any diving, but on his way back, they went by a barn owl and it dove out of the tree only to lacerate the back of his head, causing 18 stitches. Good night. What an unlucky dude. Well, that's it. I ain't got.
Is that all the news?
Well, I don't know. We gonna take any more calls? We ain't got time. I had one more, but I'll do it.
I'll just save it next week.
I got one for next week, y'all.
We do have a caller. A couple of calls.
We do.
We do. We sure do. I'm sorry, I was looking at my grocery order on the my phone.
All right.
I know I'm not supposed to do that, but I mean, in these times, why not?
Why not?
Why not? That's important, right?
Old radio show.
Yeah, why not? Hey, I think this guy's new. Jimmy in Maryland is on the phone here.
Really?
Jimmy, you're on the air. Welcome to the Mountain Man Show.
Hey, Mountain Man, how you doing?
Hey, Jimmy, you up in Maryland, huh?
Yeah, I'm actually moving down to Louisiana soon, and I was wondering, I had a couple questions. I was wondering, have you ever wrestled any alligators before?
Nah, I ain't never really cared to a whole lot. I just try to stay away from them.
Do I have to worry about them? Are they going to be like coming up in the yard and stuff?
Oh yeah, man. Sometimes they get pretty snaky. I live on Shinny Lake, and what they do, they'll watch you when you take a dog out. They'll watch you every day. They'll hide behind something, and they wait for that dog to get off that leash. And when he goes down there to get a drink of water, bam.
It's all over.
No more dog. And it's a true story, man. I tell you what, they'll observe stuff for a day or a week.
Have you ever let Bert loose off his leash down to the water's edge down there?
No.
Kind of in the hopes that maybe...
No, Bert killed them alligators. What are you talking about? That dog wild, son. He's quicker than them gators, man. Yeah, but yeah, you do have to watch out for the gators, yeah.
So what do I need to do if I see one? Like, what's the protocol?
First thing you do is you turn straight away from the gator and run fast as you can go. And maybe if you shoot the gator, then they're gonna throw your butt in jail and fine you $10,000, man. I mean, it's better if you kill a gator. You better have some wound marks on you. I'm talking about 6 inches deep.
It'd have to be completely in self-defense.
Yeah, that's like a bear. You kill a bear, well, I'll see you in a couple of decades. Your butt's going to jail.
Jimmy, you sure do this? Sounds like Mikey. Are we sure this isn't Mikey?
Wait, what is
that? Messing with my collars here, hitchhiker. I won't pick you up on the road.
Do you know something we don't know here?
I don't know anything.
Is that one of your hitchhiker buddies? Where are you?
I know nothing.
Where was you going when I picked you up?
I was going to a sports event. They told me the only thing I could do, I couldn't go in. I had to put one of my cardboard cutouts behind the goalpost, though.
I see. All right. I
had to pay good money for that, too.
Well, don't be going back there stealing our coffee or toilet paper. Got to watch these guys.
Jimmy, is it hot in Maryland?
Jimmy tired talking.
I think Jimmy said sayonara.
Jimmy, he don't want to come to Louisiana no more, I don't reckon.
I think we didn't do a very good job of telling him about L.A.
Hey, I didn't even get to the barn owls ripping your scalp open on the back of your head yet. Hey, he done had enough of that. I don't know.
You think he's going to move to Louisiana or what?
He don't stay up there in Maryland, man. He ain't coming down here. Heck no.
When I was a kid, I had an alligator that ate my dog, unfortunately.
Did you really?
Mm-hmm.
I
had a little small dog.
Oh, wow.
And he used to run by the water. We lived on the lake, and sure enough, he ran down by the water, and he disappeared. And a few days later, I asked my neighbor, I said, "You seen my dog?" We were looking around for him, and he said,
Man.
"Well, I hate to tell you this, but I actually did, and he wasn't on dry land." And I said, "Oh, boy."
Me and the wife were sitting on the back porch drinking a glass of tea and whop.
Yep, I was like, oh, no. So, yeah, that does happen, unfortunately, sometimes.
Yeah. Sad.
Mm-hmm. Part of life, though.
Yeah, it's like them coyotes, they'll build these new subdivisions right on the edge of the wilderness out there. And they'll chain their doggone dog up, and the dog can't run, and then the coyotes, I'll tell you what, they'll kill that dog and try to get him off that chain. But you need a good fence, a tall fence. If coyotes are bad around here, mostly everywhere. I've heard some bad stories about coyotes and barn owls, stuff like that. Well, heck, man. So we got 5 minutes here. We still got the Bible verse coming up. Hitchhiker, you still got to bum a ride home.
I know, and I still got to, yeah. Ride home.
What, you fixing to say something there, JR?
No.
Oh.
You want me to say something? I mean,
I
can think of something probably to say.
You ain't got to. But,
it's probably best that I don't say anything. I'll just sit here.
Yeah, well, we certainly want to keep everybody on the coastline down there in Louisiana and Texas over. Prayers, that daggum hurricane coming in, it's going to strengthen up pretty bad. And
I heard Category 3, maybe.
Yeah. It's supposed to be a Category 1 by the time it hits us, all the way up to North Louisiana. It's
okay.
Still a 1.
Yeah, that's going to be pretty bad. So
yeah, it ain't going to be too good. I tell you what, I hate it now. It's that time of year, though. Hey, what are you going to do about it?
Mother Nature.
Well, call it what you want, but it's coming, and it's coming strong. Well, we need to do the Bible verse, and then maybe we can talk a little bit, afterwards, see what's going on. Yep. Let's see.
I know you got a good verse picked out.
Yeah,
today, don't you?
I got one for you heathens. Not y'all, these two in here. They a bunch of dead blame heathens. Oh, I call them that. They ain't perfect. No means. Look here. Hope I pronounce this right. Today's Bible verse comes from Thessalonians. You gotta call it Thessalonians. I've heard it both ways. Me and Hitchhiker arguing over that.
Thessalonians. The lazy pronunciation is Thessalonians.
Yeah.
Which would fit, of course, right in.
It could be either or, because who knows? Yeah. It says here, Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 9 through 11. All right, y'all, look alive. It says here, for God did not appoint us to wrath, but to obtain salvation through our Lord Jesus Christ, who died for us, that whether we wake or sleep, we should live together with him. Therefore, comfort each other and edify one another, just as you also are doing. Yeah, I've been seeing so much of that going on lately. Everybody trying to comfort each other. And it's true. I did see that up there, down there in South Louisiana. There's still a lot of people out there that do not know how to change and would not change because they have the Holy Spirit. And if you know somebody out there that needs to get in touch with the Holy Spirit, maybe it's a calling. There's too much stuff going on, violence out there right now, but there's only one judge. And it ain't me. It ain't you. He's up
No,
yonder.
sir, it's not.
That's right. So let's try to comfort each other out there, you know. Live to love. Live to hunt. Live to fish. But first, live for God. And the rest will come easier. Well, that's about all I got to say for today. I hope y'all tune in next week. Hitchhiker.
Yes, sir.
You may hitchhike up here if you want to. Don't bring none of that corona mess with you.
Hey, listen, I got a good news. A buddy of mine said he was going to sell me his zero-turn mower cheap. I've only got about 22 miles to get here. I think I'd probably take 2 tanks of gas, but I believe I can get here on the zero-turn.
Great, man. Look, you can mow a yard or two on the way.
Absolutely.
You know, make a little money.
Get some gas money, that's it.
It's a bonus, man. What are you talking about? What's that in that backpack? Did you get that toilet paper out of the bathroom?
Y'all leave my toilet paper alone.
Coffee cup.
That stuff is gold.
Yeah.
White gold. Baby.
Oh, hitchhiker. Well,
we got to go.
We got to go. Thank y'all for tuning in to the Mountain Man Show. We'll see y'all next week. And as always, booyah!
News Talk 105.7 and 540 KMLB Monroe. The latest news update starts now.
To walk again. They're planning to file a civil rights lawsuit and are planning a march in Washington, D.C. this weekend. Ryan Burrow, ABC News.
More than 500,000 people have been ordered to flee the Gulf Coast ahead of Hurricane Laura. That includes Galveston, Texas, where Patrick Brady says he's staying put.
Now's the time to, pick up things that could become airborne or whatever. Try doing things like this, sandbags wherever we can.
Laura is a Category 1 storm with 80-mile-per-hour winds that is expected to make landfall as a Category